Aloha, this is Dr. Colgin talking to you from the iChoose Wellness Center in San Mateo, California. And today I'd like to talk to you about the importance of a food test. A lot of us out there, or maybe you yourself that are watching this video now, are struggling with your weight, you're having digestive issues, chronic fatigue, low energy, back and joint pain, some kind of inflammation, low thyroid, hormonal imbalance, or even some kind of autoimmune situation, or maybe your kids have ADHD or some kind of attention issue, or maybe you're having skin problems like eczema. Well, there's now testing for that, and we just started doing this in the office. It's called basically a food test. It's a delayed sensitivity test that pretty much tells you, based on a combination of 95 different foods, which foods are you most sensitive to. You know, after, let's say, a delayed response. What I mean by that is, let's say after you maybe even have a piece of chicken, and you don't really feel anything with that chicken for a day or so, but maybe things have delayed and have expressed itself in a way in your body that wasn't to your advantage 3 or 4 or 5 or maybe 7 days after the fact. So this is the kind of test that is done. You know, you just like the kind of test where you, like a diabetic would prick their finger to get a few drops of blood. We then send that sample that's on this card through the mail. Then within a couple of weeks after mailing, we'll get a report as to show, you know, what are you sensitive to. And it kind of gives you a report that looks like this here, okay? You know, it shows the result, you know, the reference ranges, the allergen, you know, the kind of food, you know, that could be a dairy, meats, grains, fish, shellfish, nuts. And it tells us, you know, basically on a, you know, there's maybe a low sensitivity, a not safe moderate sensitivity to this food, or something you should just avoid altogether, okay? And so we're going to give you some good data because, like I said, with all those things I mentioned to you earlier, how people are having all these problems and they're just going, look, I exercise, I feel I eat right, but that might not be enough, you know? And in this day and age, we now have the technology and the means to provide you with these things so you can live the life you want, and that's a life of comfort, not discomfort, of function, not a lack of or dysfunction, and not to be sick anymore, and to also lose the weight you've been wanting to lose, even though you've been in the gym, you know, hours at a time through the week, or you've hired a trainer and spent hundreds of dollars on a trainer, and you think you're eating right, but that needle on the scale just isn't budging. So we found to be very successful with our weight loss programs here, and it is doctor supervised. So you know, we want to make sure that you feel comfortable, that someone has your back, and that's what we have here. So if you're interested, you know, check out our website. It's at drchriscolgin.com, drchriscolgin.com, or sanmateoweightloss.com, sanmateoweightloss.com, or you could also even just call our office, you know, make an appointment for a consultation. And that's at 650-212-1000, 650-212-1000. And you know, we live in the San Francisco Bay Area here, and we have all kinds of food at our disposal. You name the cuisine, I can find it probably within a 5 or 10 minute drive from where we are anywhere. And so we love food, and we want to make sure, though, that as much as we love that food is actually loving us, if you know what I mean. All right, aloha, and signing out. Have a good one.